If you've ever been out in the woods or on vacation or just at home and depended on yourself to build a fire, you know that can be a problem. Well, today I want to share with you something that's taken all the problems and my troubles with building fires completely out and it's helped me to enjoy building fires. It's something I look forward to doing, and I want to teach you how to look forward to building fires no matter where you are or what kind of fire you're wanting to build and why you're wanting to build it. So come with me. I want to introduce you to my favorite thing in the world that I use every time I light a fire. Have you ever been on vacation? You remembered everything and you got there during the winter to that nice log cabin and you realize they have a wonderful stack of wood on the front porch, but you just can't figure out quite how to make that lighter start this great big log in the fireplace. Well, most people go to the store and they buy a fire starter log. Well, I don't know about you, but I like to keep my family safe and healthy. And those fire starter logs are packed full of poisons and toxins that when burned help to erode the bad things in a chimney. I can only imagine what it does for our lungs and our children. So, a little more natural approach, I want to show you how to use Mountain Man's Magic Fire Starter Kits when you're on vacation so you can enjoy sitting by a hot, crackling, warm fire anytime. In this kit, there's enough Mountain Man Magic Fire Starter to last for a full summer and winter of outdoor camping. Keep in mind, only one stick is needed in order to start your fire. I'm going to show you now how to start a fire outdoors. Also, if you'll notice, our box is airtight and watertight. So if you're going on a float trip down the river, or you may be expecting some rain, your Mountain Man Fire Starter Kit will be dry and safe. So pack a lighter inside and you'll always have what you need. Here's my tinder bundles. I have some small twigs already broken to size, a bit larger twigs, again already prepared and broken for size, and some larger yet branches. And today it's a bit windy, so I'm going to keep my fire kind of small. With my larger kits and the larger lengths, I like to break it in half. Maybe twist it a bit. Get some of those fibers. Those fibers really catch on fire quickly. Now with a strike, I'm going to keep my matches out of the air by holding it behind the rocks here. Once my match is lit, 1/1000. My fire starter is lit in only 1 second of touching the flame. And just remember, fire needs oxygen, so you don't ever want to lay your sticks flat. You want them to be kind of vertical. Then you can just start building your fort with your small tinder or your small branches, and give those just a second to catch up. Maybe 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can start laying your slightly larger branches. I do kind of a spiral stack at first. I like to keep my fire centered in the middle of my pit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I can add my last ones. And at this point, if I wish, I can build a much bigger fire. But for today, you can see how the wind is swirling. So I'm going to keep my fire very small. One of the most important things to remember when you're starting a fire is that you're taking a very small flame and you want to gradually make it bigger. Now, we're not survival camping, so I've got my Mountain Man fire starter kit, which allows me to take advantage of any opportunity I need to build a fire. My Mountain Man fire starter kit starts at $20, and I want to show you how this small kit can last you up to a year. In order to grow your fire from small to large, you want to start with, some people call it tinder, I call it twigs. Okay, so I've got a handful of twigs. If they're dry, it's going to start faster. If they're a little damp, it may take some more time. But with your Mountain Man fire starter kit, even if it's kind of wet, you're still going to be able to build a nice fire quickly. So the first thing I do is each kit will come with a lighter if possible for shipping. If not, you need to take a lighter with you wherever you go. I'm going to take one stick to start this fire. Now I want you to count with me and let's just see how many seconds it takes for this to catch on fire. 1/1000. 1 second from touching the flame and your rich pine stick's burning. So if you'll hold it vertical for just a few moments and let it get to where it's flaming pretty well, maybe roll it or twist it a little, and then just lay it in the front of your fire where your draft or your air is going to be entering the fireplace. Now take your twigs and just kind of build a fortress around your flame. Now after my flame starts to burn, to make sure no smoke's getting in my cabin, I'm just going to close the door and open up the damper vents. They're different on all wood stoves, but they all work the same. You want to let air in so it creates a draft current from the outside through the wood stove, through the chimney, and out the top. So I'm just going to open this up to give me some flame. Now as you can tell inside, we've got a good little fire growing. Now as that fire grows, I'm going to add slightly larger wood. Again, just kind of surrounding my flame as loosely as possible so the flames can run through the fire. So the flames can run across the wood. So with one piece of magic fire starter from our Mountain Man fire kit and a little over a couple of minutes, now you have a fire that'll keep you warm all night long, and that you can just put more and more wood on to grow larger and larger at this time. Now it's important, as your fire begins to grow inside, let it completely consume the wood to where you have good coals before adding more wood. This will help from smoke coming back in the cabin when you have to open the door of the stove.